Well, I don't think I've ever been so optimistic going down to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea match preview. Welcome back to another video on the channel, Newcastle fans. If you are new to Black and White Banter, you've randomly stumbled in here, you've had a couple of beers and gone onto YouTube, and here you are. Make sure you drop like, make sure you drop us a subscribe, and get us on Facebook and Instagram as well, where the content on there is every day. We appreciate your support. So, Chelsea, Sunday. I don't think I've ever, you're going back a very long time, probably the Sir Bobby days, felt so optimistic going to places like Chelsea that would normally fill me with dread, literally fill me with dread. And because we won on Thursday at Southampton, fantastic result, a very difficult game. Southampton obviously hadn't lost, I think they'd lost one before they played us at home. The lads pulled another blinding result off, another great 3 points. We are literally going to Chelsea on Sunday, for me, free hit. It's a big week, yes, admittedly, because after Everton on Thursday, we don't play for a while because the Palace game got postponed. I think there's mentioned that the lads might be going away on holiday again. Maybe somewhere hot, Dubai, Saudi Arabia. They came back flying last time, so for me, they can go to Benidorm. They can go for Benidorm on the one euro bottles of Amstel if they want. Doesn't bother me if the performances stay the same. But this week is important. And if we can... Worst case scenario, win at Southampton, tick, fantastic. Don't get a result at Chelsea against the European champions, but then go on to get a draw or a win at Everton, 4-6 points from 9. Fantastic week, in my opinion. Absolutely brilliant week. But I am going into this game at Chelsea optimistic. We play quite a high press now. We are very organised defensively. We have power and a little bit of pace on the counter-attack as well, which, let's face it, Chelsea are going to have a lot of the ball. I don't expect us to go there and sort of startle them. I think Chelsea is still a very, very, very good footballing team. We've got problems all over the pitch, which I'll look after, which I'll talk about in a second. But they're going to be worried about us, which how many times over the last 3 or 4 years have you been able to say that about a trip to Chelsea? They are going to be seriously worried about us. There's going to be a bit of a strange atmosphere down there after Mr. Abramovich has had all his money taken off him. The richest club in the world now visiting one of the most skint. You couldn't write it, could you? You really couldn't write it. It's a shame I haven't got like some fake notes to throw at the Chelsea fans on Sunday from the away stand. So I am going. There is my lovely ticket. These are very hard to get at the moment, and I am setting off at 4 o'clock in the morning on the bus down to Chelsea. Early start on the Jaeger bombs, but this is what we do, and now we're doing it with a bit more of a smile on our face. Every away game is the one that you're looking forward to. So, Eddie Howe didn't give too much away with regards to team news in his press conference. He didn't say whether Joelinton was fit for this one. He said he's been carrying a muscle injury that's affected him for the last 2 or 3. And obviously, we missed him massively, I thought, in midfield against Southampton. Yes, we won, but I thought Shelvey is a little bit more susceptible to especially a team like Chelsea without Joelinton doing all that graft in midfield. Him and Bruno, to me, didn't look like they complemented each other very well. Very similar players in that touch, that long pass. So I think Joelinton, if he can be put back in the team, is huge for Sunday. So that's the one I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. Fabian Schär apparently is okay because he was able to play on. It's a groin strain that he's had an issue with. And St. Maximin apparently he's ill. We don't know what with. Eddie Howe's not specifying. We just know that he's ill. I don't know whether he's got COVID again, whether he's got some sort of flu, whether he's just got the sniffles. Maximin's not the hardest of players. We don't know. But apparently Maximin, it looks like maybe won't be in the team again, which is a massive shame against a team like Chelsea. Because if there's one player in our squad who can cause their defence problems, it's Maximin on his day. So that's a bit disappointing. So I would keep the team the same. I think if Joelinton isn't fit, then you'd have to go with Bruno again to keep him in. And let's see what he's about. He's got that goal, which is going to give him that extra lift after that beautiful Brazilian back heel in the box on Thursday. And I certainly don't expect us to win on Sunday. I'm not going to say that. But you'd maybe back us for an outside draw. And you would expect us on Sunday to put a good performance on. Organised. And Eddie Howe is going to have them so fucking well drilled when you've got Havertz, you've got Pulisic, you've got all of their players, left, right and centre, wing-backs. Obviously, we got destroyed by Reece James in the home game. My God, we got absolutely bullied by him. So they've got problems in all areas. And if I'm being totally honest with you, I am hoping that Lukaku plays. If Lukaku plays, that's going to suit us more. With pacey players like Havertz and Pulisic running in behind, that's going to cause us more issues against the likes of Dan Burn, in my opinion. So if Lukaku plays, I fancy Dan Burn to say, right, mate, bring it on. The brick shit house. And then Fabian Schär alongside him, fantastic again. So I don't expect too many issues if he plays, and Chelsea don't really like him at the moment, so I'm not expecting that to happen. Match predictions, before I set off down there, I'm going to go for a narrow. I'm not being negative, I'm just trying to keep my streak of getting all the scores correct. I corrected Brentford, I got Brentford right, I got Southampton right. I'm going to go for narrow Chelsea 2-1, so just a narrow defeat for us. It's kind of going like head over heart a little bit with that one. But I expect us to put in a good shift and absolutely work our socks off again. So I'm looking forward to the game, and I'm looking forward to the trip. Not just the beers on the way down, I'm actually looking forward to being in the stadium. And this is what Eddie Howe and these owners are doing for us as football fans of Newcastle now. If you're new to the channel, Newcastle fans, drop in the comments. Let us know your predictions. Let us know whether you'd change anything, whether Chelsea is just one of them games we've got to write off, or whether you actually fancy us to pick up a win. I hope some fans drop in and tell me that they are actually expecting us to get a cheeky result down at Stamford Bridge. And I'll hopefully try and touch down for a match review, either when I'm back from the game or just after the game on a video. Until the next one, Newcastle fans, hopefully 3 points better off. Enjoy your weekend, and I'm really, really hoping that you enjoy your Sunday from 4 o'clock onwards. Away the lads.